Welcome to this video on laying foundation and admitting a diagram into evidence. In addition to laying a proper foundation, counsel should carefully plan out how they will use the diagram and how it will be displayed. Ideally, you will practice this ahead of time with the witness and give the military judge a heads up prior to the trial. Make sure you have a plan so that the court members, military judge, and opposing counsel can see your diagram. The exact positioning will depend on your courtroom and what technology is available. If you use a computer projection or enlargement system, remember, you'll need a printed copy to submit for the record. To lay a proper foundation for a diagram, the person offering it must show that the diagram depicts a certain area or object of relevance to the case, the witness is familiar with what is depicted in the diagram, and the diagram is a fair and accurate representation of the area or object it depicts. Note here that the foundation does not require that the diagram be to scale, only that it is a fair and accurate representation of the area. The following video demonstrates how to lay a proper foundation for a diagram and how to use it effectively. The witness is Special Agent Allison Starling, one of the CID agents who investigated the Malik case. She made a diagram of the master bedroom in the Malik household. The three victims in this case, school-age girls, had testified earlier and were able to describe details about the contents and layout of the bedroom. Please watch carefully. Agent Starling, during your investigation, did you ever go into the Malik household?
Yes, we got a search authorization for the bedroom where all three girls said they were assaulted.
And why did you search the bedroom?
The girls all gave a lot of detail about what was in the bedroom. We wanted to document what the room looked like to either corroborate or refute what they had told us.
And can you tell me how you documented the room?
We took photos and I made a diagram.
Well, let me ask you about the diagram. Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
I'm now retrieving Prosecution Exhibit 12 for identification from the court reporter, handing to the witness. Agent Starling, do you recognize that document?
Yes, this is the diagram that I made showing the layout of the bedroom.
And how did you make that diagram?
I drew a sketch of the room at the scene and used my measurements later to construct this diagram.
Is that diagram to scale?
It's not to scale, but it's pretty close. I measured everything depicted.
Now the labels on the items that are there on the various objects, are those labels accurate?
Yes, I just labeled the various pieces of furniture and other things in the room.
How about the label at the top showing the address? Is that label accurate?
Yes.
Your Honor, I've provided a hard copy of the diagram to the opposing counsel, and I'd ask that Prosecution Exhibit 12 for identification now be entered into evidence as Prosecution Exhibit 12.
Agent Starling, may I see the document? Thank you. Defense, any objection?
Your Honor, it's not to scale, so yes, we object.
Prosecution, response?
Sir, there's no requirement that the diagram be to scale, only that it be fair and accurate. And the witness has already said that it is fair and accurate.
Well, I agree with you. The objection is overruled. Prosecution Exhibit 12 for identification is entered as Prosecution Exhibit 12.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, may I publish Prosecution Exhibit 12 on the digital screen for the panel?
You may.
Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
I'm retrieving Prosecution Exhibit 12 from the military judge. Agent Starling, I'm placing Prosecution Exhibit 12 on the witness stand in front of you. Agent Starling, there's a document camera above you, and I'm going to ask you to use the pointer while you describe the bedroom. Please make sure to keep the document in place so the panel can see what you're doing. Panel, please direct your attention to the screen. Agent Starling, what are we looking at?
So this is a pretty small bedroom on the second floor. It's about 12 feet by 12 feet.
And can you point out where the door is in that room?
Sure, it's right here.
And could you explain to me what you would see on your right-hand side immediately as you walk through the door?
When you first walk in through the door, there are two dressers off to the right. At the end of the second dresser, near the far right corner, there's a TV stand with a 24-inch TV on top. And to the left, there's a king-size bed with a blue comforter. On either side of the bed, there's nightstands, two nightstands. Beyond the bed, by the far wall to the left, is an exercise bike.
Thank you for that. When you interviewed the three victims in this case, did you ask them about the bedroom?
Yes, I did.